SLAPAFISH Community, welcome back to another World Tanks console video. So in this video, I'm going to be driving the M48A5 Patton, a tier 10 American medium tank that kind of acts like a heavy medium tank, where it can act like a heavy tank and a medium tank at the same time. Well, it's a medium tank that can somewhat sort of act like a heavy tank because it has pretty good armor. So the turret armor, I'm just going to start off with the armor because I'm talking about heavy medium. But yeah, turret armor is 254 at the front, 76 at the side, and 51 at the back. You have 254 millimeters of armor at the front of your turret, which is really nice, especially when you add it with your 9 degrees of gun depression. It can be really good, but you got to remember, it's kind of flat in the front. It's sort of rounded. Your turret can be penetrated by some people. Basically, your turret's not impenetrable. It can be pinned by like premium rounds. Now, the whole armor is anywhere from 152 at the front to about 88 in the front. So 88 to 152 at the front. So it's okay for armor. Your whole armor will stand up to some shots, especially like tier 8, some tier 9s. If you like angle your armor, because your armor, your tank is shaped like a boat. It's kind of curved on the side, so it's really good at absorbing shots like AP, heat, high explosive, any kind of shot. You just gotta bait them into shooting your side armor, which is really good. And speaking of your side armor, you have 76 millimeters of side armor, and your rear armor is really bad, so don't ever get shot in the back of this tank. It's 25 millimeters of armor, so high explosives will pin you all the time. You also have 2,000 hit points. So as you can see right here in the 48 Patton, I was just up here with a 705 Alpha and a 62P. I was actually letting them shoot me, and I was putting like 2 or 3 shots into them every time I would shoot them. That's because this tank's got a really good DPM. It's got a 105 millimeter gun. Yeah, 105 millimeter gun that fires 7.19 rounds per minute. That does 390 damage per shot. That gives it a DPM of 2,804. So yes, basically I was going up there, letting those heavy tanks shoot me, and I was putting like really good shots into them and using my DPM, since I was fast enough to get it up here before the heavy tanks, because this tank goes like 45. And it has a power to weight ratio of 16.97. But the reverse speed is okay at 20. But yeah, so I beat my heavy tanks up to the front line. So I wanted to use my good DPM and just farm them down, so my heavy tanks, when they got caught up, could use their hit points. They would definitely have a lot more hit points than I would, because I was sacrificing all my hit points so I can knock down their 2 tier 10 heavy tanks. So basically I was just trying to save my heavy tank's hit points. So while I was trying to do that, because I don't really need my hit points to be pretty good, because the gun on this tank is pretty accurate. The gun has an aim time of 1.9 and accuracy is 0.36, so I could snipe. Also, the shell velocity of the standard round is 1,478. Premium and high explosive shell velocity is 1,173. So I don't really need my hit points, so I'm just snipe. So I do want to say out the rest of the stats. The penetration on this gun is 268 on its standard and 330 on its premium. What really makes the 48 Patton really good is its view range. It has 420 meters of view range and 745 signal range, which is really good. So you could basically spot for yourself. And that's, yeah. And my equipment I'm using is coated optics, gun rammer, and crew vents. My crew is actually Mentor, Brothers in Arms, 6th Sense, Repair, and Recon. And that was it. That's all I was using on the tank. And yeah, basically, I kind of just like driving this like a heavy-ish medium tank. Like to sacrifice my hit points for my heavy tanks. And use my guns DPM of 2,800. So my heavy tanks can save their hit points. The 48 Pattons are really good all-around medium tank. It's a true medium tank. But it can act like a heavy tank. It can also act like a light tank, it can also act like a sniper, and also act like a DD. So that's a really good all-around tank. This is a tank that's really good, just like, if you want a tank that can be anything and do anything, this is kind of what you want in a tank. Just an all-around good tank. Heavy tank because of the armor, medium because it's a medium that's all around good, light tank because it's view range, and the tank destroyer because how accurate and how much DPM the gun actually has. So yeah. Also, 5 times XP boosters going on right now. The daily 5 times. We did 4,543 damage. Did 1,024 assisted. Even though I wasn't really spotting, I still got a whole bunch of spot assists because of my base 420 meters view range, which is kind of really nice. And I think we got second on the team. So that's it for this video. If you like this video, remember to like, comment, subscribe. Also remember SLAPAFISH because we're always not. And peace out. See ya.